Don't get me wrong, Armin is nice enough. No one's questioning that. But he is such a crybaby. He constantly complains about being weak and always needing help. How did 3 years of military training not make him stronger? Honestly, I feel like the only thing that's strong about him is his unhealthy obsession with the ocean. Honestly, it's all he ever talks about. Eren has Titans, Mikasa has Eren, and Armin has the ocean. It's just a giant body of salt water. Don't make it your entire personality. Honestly. I thought you'd like him a little more, if he was a bit different. So I fixed him. I do hope you don't mind these new changes, dear. They're all for you, after all.
She wasn't exaggerating when she told me about you. She said that you were absolutely perfect from head to toe. That everything about you was simply flawless. I was worried. I thought, surely no one from your world could be so amazing, but here you are. And might I just say you are exquisite. You're more perfect than a porcelain doll. Oh? You weren't expecting me to be so forward? It doesn't bother you, does it? Really? You think it's a nice change of pace? Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're enjoying our world so much. Eren said that he had such a wonderful time speaking with you, that he wished it didn't ever have to end. I can see why already. Really, I mean it. He had so many things to say about you. So many wonderful, absolutely amazing things. Eren usually appreciates beautiful things. Things that make him happy, things that bring him joy. But you seem to make him happier than I've ever seen him. And I certainly don't blame him. Mal, she suggested that you and I take a walk together, so that we could talk and learn more about each other. I thought that sounded rather nice. Shall we? There's no need to be shy. Trust me, I know the way like the back of my hand. Don't worry, I won't let you get lost. You're nervous? Why's that? You've never left the front porch before? Are you afraid that something bad will happen? She told me about your world, you know. About the things you've seen. The things you have to live with every day. I assure you, nothing of that sort can happen here. You will be completely safe. And I'll protect you. I always will. Don't you trust me? Come on then, it's okay. If you want, you can hold my hand. There you go, just like that. Just take one step at a time if that helps. There you go. You've got it. See? You're off the porch. You're on the path leading away from the house. And you're still perfectly safe, just like I said you would be. No, absolutely not. There aren't any dangerous creatures here. She said that she explained everything to you. Is that true? She explained most things. Well, in this world, It is the complete opposite of your world. I've heard that your world is full of heartbreak and pain, full of fear and danger. I don't mean anything bad about you when I say this, but I can hardly believe that such a world exists. After all, how could anyone survive in a world like that? I know it must be hard. But now that I see you, now that I've heard what Aaron has said about you, I realize just how someone can survive a world like that. You are strong. You're cautious and smart. You know when to hesitate and when to take action. I understand how you survive. Though I wish it didn't have to be that way. I wish that Aaron's wish would come true. He told me that he wished more than anything for you to be able to stay here with us. We could keep you safe. We could make you happy. We could make sure that not a day passed that you didn't feel loved and cherished. We could make sure that nothing bad ever happens to you again. That sounds nice, doesn't it? The more you think about it, the nicer it sounds. What if I told you... No, never mind. I want to hear you talk now. No, I insist. Please. What do I want you to talk about? Well, anything you want. What interests you? What are you passionate about? What's something that you dream of? You like to draw? And write too? I bet you make amazing drawings. Just looking at your hands, they seem like they must be so skilled. I bet you're really good with the details, aren't you? You don't think so? You really are too modest. I know, I haven't seen any of your work myself, but... I mean, look at you. If the universe can create someone as perfect as you, surely you must be able to create perfect things too. Or at least incredibly close to perfect, right? Deny it all you want, but I know you're flattered. I can tell. The look in your eyes. It gives you away. Your eyes give everything away. It's so cute. No, I suppose mine don't really do that. They glint sometimes when I'm excited. I imagine they did that when I first saw you. But other than that, they aren't all that expressive. I can't lie, I almost envy your eyes. They're so bright and full of life. I wonder what would happen to them if you saw more. More tragedy, more horror. Would they lose that brightness? That spark of joy and life in them? They're such perfect eyes. I'd hate for them to change or grow dull. If you stayed here, that would never happen. You would never know sorrow or fear. You would never know loss, hunger, or pain. You could be safe here, your heart could be at peace. Your mind, it could finally expand, filled with questions that you can finally have answers to. You could draw every day, and I would watch you. I would watch that joy in your eyes. I imagine you get so happy when you draw. It probably comforts you, doesn't it? I thought so. You know, I really don't mean to ramble like this, but with you I just can't help it. It's like I'm obsessed with you. Why am I so obsessed with you? Because you would be perfect here. Aaron and I, we feel so incomplete. What about Mikasa? Well, what about her? She feels it too, I think. She tries to pretend to be incredibly happy and at peace with the way things are, but she feels it too. She says there's a version of me, of Aaron, and of Mikasa in your world. But in our world, there's no you. The world can't create perfection twice, even across multiple worlds. It gave you to that horrible world and not to us. But if you wanted to stay, I can tell that interests you. I saw that glint in your eyes, the way your pupils dilated ever so slightly. You do want to stay, don't you? Aaron said you were unsure of this place, but you're starting to adjust. You really want to stay, don't you? You don't know? You still have doubts? I have an idea then. I'm going to count to 3, and you tell me what you want to do. Don't think, just say it. 1, 2, 3. Say it. Say it. I knew it. I knew you wanted to stay. I don't blame you. After all, this world it's so much safer. It's so much calmer. You can go anywhere you want. You don't ever have to worry about losing your life here. There is a way, you know. There's a way for you to stay. Forever. You would never have to leave. And no one would be able to take you away. What do I mean? You came here through a door, correct? If someone were to reach through that door, if you were the way that you are now, still belonging to that world, they could drag you back. But if you belonged to this world, if you belonged to us, you could never be taken away. You want that, don't you? I know you do. I know you want it so badly. Say it. You know it's true. Say it.